Yo guys, what's going down? Simulation Alley 007 here and welcome back to my channel. And today we are taking this rail tour from Nottingham down to Leicester. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Okay then, so taking this Jubilee rail tour from Nottingham down to Leicester. So, hope you're having a fantastic day or night, depending on when you're watching this video. And let's depart when the brakes want to release. This gorgeous Nottingham Day station and head for Leicester. Yeah, so hope you're having a wonderful day or night. This is the second Train Sim World video that I have posted since my holiday. Like I said in last video, I will be making a video on my Eastleigh holiday in September, which I am extremely looking forward to. Cannot wait. I can actually tell you what I'm doing, but it's sort of like brief because I've wrote them down in my notes. So, Monday, route visual to Eastleigh, Trainspotter Eastleigh. Tuesday, route visual to Reading West, Trainspotting Reading West. Route visual from Reading West to Basingstoke, train spot at Basingstoke. Wednesday, London Euston to Watford Junction. Train spot at Watford Junction. Route visual from Watford Junction to London Euston, so I'll be doing the opposite side. And train spot at London Euston. Thursday, route visual to Bournemouth, train spot at Bournemouth. And then route visual from Bournemouth back to Eastleigh, then Eastleigh to Southampton. Route visual from Eastleigh to Southampton, then train spot at Southampton. All depends what time it is. I might do a route visual back. And Friday, Eastleigh to Salisbury, route visual and train spot at Salisbury. Now this might change. Friday might change. I might add something, but that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 videos. Again, lots of videos. That might change. I might add more. I might go up on the Sunday and I might do 2 parts to Eastleigh like I've done up in Gloucester. I don't know yet. We'll have to all see. That's more than likely going to happen. I do 2 parts because Eastleigh is absolutely fantastic for freight. I cannot wait, because on Friday might go to Salisbury in the morning and then I might go up to there's a station between Reading and Paddington. I can't remember what it's called. It begins with B. But you can get fast IETs going through, and possibly some freight, depending on where it is. But we'll have to see. That might be. So that would be 18 videos. We'll have to see. But this is like, what, 5-6 months down the line. Huh, get it? Because I'm trained. That was a bad pun. So, without me rabbiting on, let's time lapse down to Leicester, shall we? Alright then, so we have been told to stop up here, as we have heard over the GSMR that there is a rail tour on the opposite line that has broken down, and we are the nearest train to actually help So we've got to change track just up ahead, get into the station, and see what we can do. So that's a bit of a twist, isn't there? Here we go, but to change track. There we are. Changing track. So now we're on the correct line to actually help. Well, we're not on the correct line to help out because the rail tour is on the fast up line. We're on the slowed down line. So we'll have to see what we can attempt to do to help with this other rail tour. Here we are then, coming into the station where we're meant to drop off our passengers, as we've got to reverse back into the sidings where we have to put our coaches, and then basically we'll get to that bit when we can. So there we go, stopped at wherever that was. We've got to talk to the guy up here. Yeah, okay. So, as you can see, the rail tour is just there. So we've got to reverse our train back to the sidings, drop off our coaches, and then contact the signaller to allow us to access and cross over to that line that the rail tour is on, connect our loco to that rail tour, and reverse it back to the line that we've just come on to allow us to connect to that rail tour to drag it down to Leicester. That is the plan. If that's going to work, well, we'll have to see, won't we? Nice and easy because we don't want to go too fast here. If you are enjoying the video so far, smash the like button. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We are now over that 1,000 subscriber mark, which is absolutely fantastic for a small YouTuber who thought, I like trains, so I'm going to post a couple of videos to see where we go. 2 years down the line, I'm over 1,000 subscribers. That's absolutely phenomenal. I cannot thank you guys enough. So happy. Could not have done it without you guys and girls. So there we are, reversing now into the sidings. We couldn't move forward because of obviously that passenger train, a regular passenger train, HST. Sadly, I didn't see any because they've no longer work for EMR, which is sad. But I did see 2 HSTs at Derby. That was the Great Western ones, which was a surprise, which I was very happy with. So now we've been allowed to enter the up fast via switching track, then connect to the front of that rail tour to drag it back, so regular service can resume on the main line. Okay then, so the Class 40 is loaded up and ready to go. Just release the brakes. Got to pull her back to the other sidings, and then we'll go on to the other line. We've got to reverse all the way up to the other line, come all the way back down to reverse into this one again, and then connect up to our train. And then we can head down to Leicester. So rail tour turned rescue. All the way back up, so it's enough room for us to get in. Okay, let's disconnect, and then we'll run around and then connect onto our train. So we have been asked to, if we can, pull back into the station and then connect with this one, with this rail tour, and try to pull it back to Leicester, so we won't have any more disruption on the track. So that is what we're going to do. Let's see if it can do it. That wasn't planned. Okay then, ready to pull back. Okay, with the other rail tool now connected, make sure that is on, that is on. Contact the signaller and we should be ready to go down to Leicester. Here we go then. We've had to disconnect the loco because the brakes were sticking on, so a diesel will come up to collect that, but with the coaches are connected. And I don't know where my lights have gone. There we go, 4 miles. The class 37 will come up to get that. But at least the coaches are out of the way, as you can see. So we're going to time-lapse this down to Leicester. Alright then, with the mile out, I will stop the time lapse and we'll just do it real time. This video was actually inspired by the Gresley rescue. If you don't know about that, diesel rail tour broke down. I think it was a rail tour. So anyway, a diesel train broke down. 2 diesel rescue locomotives came to rescue it. They could move it. Gresley with her rail tour was passing through, and Gresley moved all of the train out of the way and carried on with her rail tour. Now I know this is a little bit different because I pulled back the train to Leicester, but never mind. I know the diesel locomotive is still to be rescued, but that will be down to a different crew. Yeah, it's waiting to go, look. I'm waiting to rescue the 47. Sorry, 40. And we've got another 37 there, look. That's cool. Hopefully the whole train can get in. As it is quite a long one. And there we go. Nottingham to Leicester with a rail tour, but turn rail tour, turn rescue. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. If you like what I'm doing, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, punch that subscribe button. And it was never going to get in. But, oh well, never mind. You needed to go in there, to be fair. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.